Counting down toward our first pitch here in the nation's heartland. The Reds and the Cardinals. Next. Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Joined as always by Eric Harros and Steve Lyons. Steve, two right-handers getting the call here in the opener.
Well, you're looking at two guys here getting their second opportunity here this year. Mixed results, as you can see in their first turn, so we'll see what's in store for them in this second time around.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cincinnati Reds, as their order will read like this. They'll match up against the MVP of the 2013 NLCS, the very difficult-to-solve right-hander Michael Wacha. Brandon Phillips will head for the box as we are just about ready to get things going today. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway in St. Louis.
First pitch, 3-15.
Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. So Phillips retired here to start things out, and with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Zach Cozart will step in for the first time, and as you can see, not the fastest of starts for him this first week of the season. Swing and a high chopper. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Well, that's how you want to start a ball game. 3 pitches and 2 outs. He's not even loose yet, but he's almost through the first inning.
Joey Votto will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Hit hard toward the right side. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth, right fielder
Jay Bruce will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. And oh, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and then one pitch later, he basically turns that double into a triple, as that's going to be ruled a wild pitch.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll match up against a man who added a second no-hitter to his resume in 2013, hard-throwing right-hander Homer Bailey. And defensively, you see the Reds line up like this behind him. John Jay will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, center fielder, John Jay.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. And this is swung on and bounced to Phillips at second base. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number one.
Batting second, third baseman,
Matt Carpenter will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Carpenter, a real breakout performer for the National League champs last year, as he in fact led the circuit in runs, hits, and doubles. Now a swing and a ground ball, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
batting third, right fielder,
Michael Lee will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and two away here in the first. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Ludwig is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. After one, no score. Chris Heisey will stride in now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. And he swings under the fastball here as this is popped high in the air back behind short. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. You know, when he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. You know, he had no chance of that working out well for him.
Todd Frazier will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Fouled back. Waka delivering a 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And the pitch. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
Ryan Ludwig will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And he takes ball 1. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now the pitch. And he's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box. A foul ball. pitch there as he reaches out to hit this one on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning will go to the bottom of the second. No score. Matt Adams will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s.
All right, Cardinals, let's go, St. Louis.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Adams certainly did enough last year to stake a claim to the starting first base job going forward with a 284 average and 17 home runs in 108 games. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Matt Holliday will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Holliday last year, another typical Matt Holliday season, an even 300 average, 22 home runs and 94 driven in. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
The 2-0 on the way. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, a leadoff walk and then a stolen base? That's just as good as a double off the wall. You can see the good jump there, and now he's in scoring position, still with no one out.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Ludwig has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Yadier Molina will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Batting 7, the shortstop.
Johnny Peralta will stand in. He is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April.
Let's go, Rickard!
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty. 0-2.
And that splitter, it's only coming in around 86, but it's really falling through the zone.
Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. And Mesoraco will put this one away to retire the side. One left for the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Devin Mesoraco is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Leading off for the Reds, catcher, Devin Mesoraco.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Homer Bailey will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Brandon Phillips will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Phillips 82 RBIs a year ago, and he's got a duck in scoring position here with one away.
Let's go, St. Louis. Come on, St. Louis. Woo-hoo!
Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. Now a big swing as this is popped up, and I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Adams is under it, 2 gone.
Now, he ran this one right in on the thumbs. You know, a great location, and it results in an easy pop-up.
Zach Cozart will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
You can do it, Cardinals. Go!
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Come on! Good enough, Brad.
Fouled straight back. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
We're gonna miss.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Get out of here, Red.
And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We've played 2.5, no score on the show. Mark Ellis makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Mark Ellis.
And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Ludwig is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning.
Pitcher.
Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1 pitch out.
Michael Wacha will stand in for the first time here.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
First offering on the way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals.
Leave it to the pitcher to come up with their first hit. I think even he can't really believe it.
John Jay will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Come on, St. Louis.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Let's do it, Cardinals.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Now here's a ground ball for Cozart. This could be 2. Phillips for 1. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
Kind of lucky to get an out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. Last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Joey Votto will stand in now. He, of course, the starting first baseman on last season's National League All-Star squad. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Jay Bruce will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. In there, 0-1. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Jay is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Chris Heisey will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
In there, strike 2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Now a ball lined to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in, a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, they're trying to make something out of this inning after all. He's off and running here with 2 away, and he gets into second safely. So now all it'll take is a base hit to get us our first run of the game.
Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow! Michael Lee will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Come on, Michael!
And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Matt Adams will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back.
Here we go.
In the dirt, might not be enough to try it. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
This may have something to do with the rain that's falling out there. It looked like he just lost his grip on the baseball, and they'll certainly rule that a wild pitch.
Come on, Cardinals!
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's safe.
And this fly ball will work almost like a sacrifice here, as that'll move the guy up to third now with 1 out. Now, if they could just get another fly ball identical to that one, they'll be able to get themselves a run.
Matt Holliday will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Come on, Cardinals!
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
In a game like this, you had to figure that a manufactured run was going to be how we finally opened our scoring. Good work there to drive him in.
Yadier Molina will dig in, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for National League catchers. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Let's win, Cardinals!
Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
You think of all the foul tips, bumps, and bruises that a catcher takes over the course of a season. For him to put up offensive numbers on top of that, especially now that he's been doing it for a few years, wow.
Johnny Peralta will dig in. He popped out his first time. Low for ball one.
That's low. That's the ball.
Come on, Dave, hurry. All right, Cardinals! Good now.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow! One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Ryan Ludwig will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Center fielder, Ryan Ludwig.
Here's the first offering. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. And there's a big swing and a miss from Ludwig as he becomes the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Devin Mesoraco will dig in. He singled his first time around. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Grounded foul off to the right.
Foul ball.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Let's go Cardinals! Go Cardinals, go!
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
The batter, catcher.
Homer Bailey will stand in here
Bailey.
hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning.
Come on, St. Louis!
First pitch to him. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Let's get a K, come on!
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Here we go.
Here comes Waka on a 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Mark Ellis will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Right there for strike 1.
Woo!
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Here we go, Cardinals!
Here we go.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You gotta be kidding me!
Now batting, the pitcher.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Michael Waka will stand in. A base hit his first time around. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And this will get past Votto down the line. A fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, you'll see how late he is on this fastball. I mean, he nearly takes this out of the catcher's glove, but somehow he's able to steer it fair down the line, and he cruises in with a double.
John Jay will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. First pitch coming. Oh, now a ball headed for the gap and doubles around everywhere as this is down for extra bases. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And Jay will make it around to third. He's got a triple.
Yeah, and no matter how many of these you see in your lifetime, this is still one of the most exciting plays in all of baseball. You can see he's not stopping rounding second base, and he makes it all the way to third there with an RBI triple.
Matt Carpenter will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, it's going to take a good throw from left field to get him, and they darn near got one. He was able to race home just ahead of this throw as he scores on the sacrifice fly.
Michael Lee will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Ball 1.
Yeah, hard to believe that's not a strike. I don't know exactly where that would have missed.
Go, Lee.
1-0. Now it's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Matt Adams will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. That's slowly hit to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Reds nothing. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as internet sensation Dat Dude Brandon Phillips gets set to lead off the Cincinnati half of the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Zach Cozart will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Come on, quick it back.
Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Joey Votto will dig in. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Reds are down in order. Still down 3-0. Jonathan Broxton will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 51, Jonathan Broxton.
Matt Holliday will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck.
Matt Holliday.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Yadier Molina will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cozart backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Well, this is just kind of a little soft humpback liner, and these look like the easiest plays in the world, but Eric will tell you, sometimes a ball can knuckle on you a little bit. It didn't happen to him right there, and that's an easy play.
Johnny Peralta will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2 coming. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Two pitch is hit in the air out to left. Heisey is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. It's the Cardinals 3. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. And there is Jay Bruce. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Are you crazy?
And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
On a big swing there at a fastball, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Chris Heisey will dig in. He singled his last time around. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Here it is, the 3-0. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
It's been a great start for him to this point. Into the 7th inning of work now, and that's just the first walk he's allowed so far. So maybe not a red flag just yet, but it is something worth watching.
Todd Frazier will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. First pitch coming. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Okay, we'll take it.
And a perfect double play ball here for Peralta. Barehanded for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Reds go down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. Mark Ellis will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
This guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Michael Wacha will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Let's go, Michael.
And here's the first pitch. Fouled back. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. way outside. 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here now the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now a slider swung on and lifted into shallow center field. Phillips ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Since coming in the 6th, I mean, he's knocked down 5 in a row. It's given him a real lift out there.
John Jay will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ryan Ludwig will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Center fielder, Ryan Ludwig.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
And there's ball 1.
I know the adrenaline can get to you sometimes, but when you start overthrowing your fastball like that, that's a bit of a red flag.
Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Come on, get him out.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Devin Mesoraco will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his second hit of the afternoon.
Yeah, that's his second hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
And it looks like we're going to have a move for a pinch hitter, as it's the left-handed hitting Skip Schumacher that starts to loosen up in the on-deck circle.
Double play kills the inning.
First pitch on the way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Runners on first with one down. And there's ball two now. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Brandon Phillips will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Shake it off. Let's get two.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
Here's a 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. Holiday is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Zach Cozart will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
And in a spot like this, first and second with 2 away, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off it.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. A stab, and he's got it. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Well, nothing going right on the mound for him right now. This is going to be scored an infield single, and that's just going to make matters worse out there as that loads the bases.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he leaves, he stands to perhaps be the winning pitcher here, unless, of course, all 3 runners come around to score, in which case he'd get a no decision. Trevor Rosenthal will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Joey Votto will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
We need a strikeout now. Come on, guys.
Come on, let's stop the bleeding here.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Yeah, you know you don't want to give him any kind of cheapie here with 2 away. That's a nice block behind the plate.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And the second run is across to make this a 3-2 ball game now.
The right fielder, number 32,
Jay Bruce will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Slice down the left side, but foul. Spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. Lee retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 3. Sean Marshall will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Sean Marshall.
Matt Carpenter will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point.
13, Matt Carpenter.
Go, Matt.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And this is handled by Ludwig now for the first out.
Yeah, not his most fluid swing there. You could see he wasn't really able to generate a whole lot of torque there, and this is an easy play out in center field.
Michael Lee will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Here we go, Michael.
First offering on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Matt Adams will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and one away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Cozart for one. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Seth Hargrove is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 65, Seth Hargrove.
Chris Heisey will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Left fielder, Chris Heisey.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. The 1-0 home. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
I'm not sure that pitch would break a pane of glass. That is very tough for a big league hitter to wait that out.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Todd Frazier will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Two and 0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
68 miles an hour. And that's barely the speed limit. You don't see pitches that slow too often.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are two gone.
Well, and I think that's the thing with throwing that changeup as slow as he does. You're going to make that hitter supply all the power himself. He gets good wood on this thing, but not enough to get it out of here.
Ryan Ludwig will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 43,975 fans on their feet now here in St. Louis. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
Well, here we go. Tack another one onto that winning streak. They've now got it up to 6 in a row, and that's not looking like this hot spell's going to end anytime soon.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his final line. He gave him 7 2/3 good innings, and he was definitely the difference in this one.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 3-2. So long from St. Louis.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Reds, the winning pitcher is Michael Wacha. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Homer Bailey. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely.